introduction and shit. Ride business round the city on buttons, you bitch. Arm hanging, wrist blanging, just stunting and shit. Drop the top, block is hot, stay bumping, you bitch. The entrance, get it right, don't tangle and twist it. Hit the club every night, drunk, drinking that crystal. Niggas mad, don't like it, cause I'm banging they bitches. When the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. Baby Brian B. Bubble, you can call me with your flip. Hopping out the platinum Hummer with the platinum grill. With the platinum pieces and the platinum chain. With the platinum watches and the platinum ring.
Turnt TV, what is up? Colorado's #1 spot in the box state, representing for sports, music, entertainment, and of course, Colorado hip-hop. Franktastic in the building.
What up, Colorado? Once again, had to get back on this show. You know what it is. Man, we got a crazy show for you today. Breakfast Club had some pretty crazy stuff going on this
Big
morning.
run-in with Birdman last Friday, man. We're going to give y'all a take on that. I know y'all seen all weekend it going crazy over Birdman doing his little fit.
Crazy.
Better throw some respect on it.
Respect.
So we'll talk
Not
about
even respect. Respect.
We'll give our take on that, man. We'll give what we think about Birdman, and obviously a little rant. We'll play a little bit of the clip if y'all haven't heard that. Also, we'll talk about today. Conor McGregor, UFC came out, tweeted that he will be back at UFC 200. Says that he's happy that he shouted out Dana White. He shouted out UFC.
He's just kissing ass right now. He's just trying to do what he has to do so it doesn't make him look like such an idiot for backing out of, you know what I mean, and pulling the lame ass.
So we'll go ahead and jump into that a little bit. Also, a little more UFC this weekend. John Jones,
St. Preux.
He defended his title. Didn't look the best. Definitely went in there and defended his title, though. Also talk about Henry Cejudo, who had huge hopes for to beat Mighty Mouse, but that didn't end up coming out. So we'll talk a little UFC.
NFL draft.
NFL drafts coming up next week. Also NBA playoffs, man. Steph Curry is down right now, we'll jump into that and talk about.
Looking nice for my Rockets.
Rockets have a chance tonight to kind of jump back in, especially with Steph Curry out. So we'll definitely jump into that and give you some live update scores. Also, Cleveland Cavaliers finished the Pistons, moving on, as well as my San Antonio Spurs, baby. So we'll jump into all that. Make sure y'all tune in. This is Turnt Up TV, Colorado's #1 show. Represent and find us on iHeartRadio.
Google it.
Or you guys can download the Spreaker app right there and make sure y'all jump into that. So, Frank, let's jump off. First off, let's Birdman, man.
Oh man, Birdman going in on DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. I don't know, man. I was shocked. It's not something you would not expect.
So if you haven't heard, I mean, it happened last Friday. It's been all over the internet. A lot of people some people haven't been able to check it out. Birdman jumps in and comes and has a beef with all three of them. Right? He says, tells Breakfast Club, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, that he has trouble, that you better keep his name out your mouth. You know what? I'm not even going to go ahead. I don't do it no justice. We're going to play the clip.
Respect it.
We're going to play the clip.
All three of y'all stop playing with my name. Let's go on there. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. Let's do it on camera. Stop playing with my name. I ain't going to say it on there. Nigga, when my name coming up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Like a little kid just puts his arms crossed.
Oh, so that was Birdman right there going off a little bit, but sits down, crosses his arm, pouts.
Just make yourself look like a fool.
The internet goes absolutely insane with memes with him. Michael Jordan cry face on him. They made one where I see my favorite one was where you see Boys in the Hood. Remember when he takes a football?
Yes.
The little fat kid and he kicks him and then he gets knocked down. They have Birdman like the little kid gets slapped. The glasses fall off of him, man. So for him to go in with that attitude, what do you think of that, man? This is a million. This is one of the biggest, highest paid people to understand. Birdman is really one of the highest paid entertainers in hip hop.
And he's got his own little empire too as well. And it's just, I guess if you're worth the money, you could do whatever the hell you want. I guess if you want to act that way,
walk up in there with seven dudes.
Fuck it, yeah. You walk in there with seven dudes, and nobody gonna tell you shit.
No.
But at the same time,
but Charlamagne did come at him.
Charlamagne told him, you know what I mean, what's up? And I think in the end, he should have just been a man about it. If you were pissed off, don't even fucking go.
Don't even show up?
Yeah, don't even fucking show up. Don't just go show up and make a temper tantrum and make yourself look a little... you know what I mean? You belittled yourself. Don't go make yourself look smaller than he is. and you know what I mean, just don't go to the fucking interview. As simple as that.
What I thought was interesting, what I found interesting about the whole thing too, is when Charlamagne, because Charlamagne don't back down for shit. That's just who he is. That's why I love
going,
him.
just killing like
he
that.
tells, why didn't you pull up on Trick Daddy or Rick Ross like that?
Yeah, he did.
And he says, I'm pulling up on you. Yeah, I'm pulling up on you. You know what I'm saying? So for him to go back at him like that, man, it makes me laugh. And the whole interview, if you guys haven't checked it out, you got to go on YouTube, just Google Birdman Breakfast Club.
Just put respect it.
Yeah, just respect it. And there's so many different, we got to pull up some memes or some of those videos I was showing you earlier with just, the internet went crazy. You know, these days, man, if somebody does something, they're gonna take it and run with it. And that's what they did with Birdman going off. In my opinion, is what I think, dude, is like I say, is that'd be like Diddy coming down. I don't know. I guess when you get to a certain point, like you say, you have enough money, you could do whatever you
want your respect, but there's sometimes where you're just you're crying or demanding for it at some point in time. Just fucking live your life. Don't necessarily go out there and tell someone they need to respect you. Everybody's gonna talk shit. Exactly. Why didn't you do it to Trick Daddy or Rick Ross? You know what I mean?
But why do you think? Do you think because? I mean, why do you think they got to him so much? The Breakfast Club, like exactly, not Rick Ross, not like
I don't know. Maybe he woke up and I don't know. Maybe his maid did his laundry wrong and then some of his drawers came out blue.
Respect it.
They came out. I don't know. It's hard to say why he did anything. I'm not even sure why they were even mad at him to begin with. I guess. You know what I mean? I'm not even sure what they did.
Well, they just report a lot of stuff like
they
Young
do.
Thug.
They're gonna report artists, and they're gonna report a lot of opinionated
and when Lil
stuff.
Wayne and him were fighting and beefing and shit like that, you know. So I think he had a lot of ill feelings towards that. But Turnt Up TV, let us know what you guys think about that, man. Make sure you follow us on the Instagram, TurnTup_TV, as well. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, Turnt Up TV, and make sure
all
you
of them
like
are up.
it
Even
tonight.
my Facebook's up now, so you all can check me out on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter.
Get at him.
I'm on.
Hit up Franktastic on there, man. Make sure you follow us. Like we say tonight, Turnt Up TV Radio, playing independent artists and other artists from around the world, man, on Turnt Up TV Radio. So appreciate you, different artists that are turning in tonight, dropping in new music, rolling with y'all. So everyone, y'all, this weekend, y'all know it was a big weekend for UFC, right? John Jones comes back, has his first fight in over 400 days.
John Jones' fight after he got pulled back into the UFC. You also got Conor McGregor pulling his retirement, pulling a Brett Favre.
So let's start with UFC. What was it, 197, I think it was?
197.
Some great fights, dude. Some amazing fights on it. Watched all of them.
Oh, there were some really good fights. Pettis'
Pettis' fight, yeah. Both.
It was a good fight, but he didn't end up pulling through on that one.
His little brother ended up winning, I think, in those prelims. So shout out to them doing that big shit. And then also that we were talking about with the pre-fight right before that. Man.
Henry Cejudo and Demetrius Johnson. Yeah,
that fight. Oh man! If you guys watched the fight, I honestly thought that Henry Cejudo,
Demetrius Johnson's fucking fast.
He is quick,
but
bro. His hands are so quick.
I had belief in the boy Henry. You know what I mean? I've met him a few times.
And we watched him wrestle. We've seen how amazing an athlete he is
just
to be an Olympic gold medalist. Freestyle wrestling, right?
Crazy. He just came from he's got a good story too. It's not just, you know what I mean, he's came from, it's not necessarily a great family. He's had, you know what I mean, he came from Arizona, both of his parents, it was kind of hard to do whatever he had to do, and, you know what I mean, he's made his decisions, and, you know what I mean, won an Olympic gold medal.
Yeah. He's one of the youngest to do it. Skipped straight from high school, went to start training at Olympics.
Started training and won an Olympic.
One of the craziest stories ever I'll say about watching Henry Cejudo is down here at the Christmas tournament. I don't know if you're at that tournament. He was down here wrestling. He was down here at UNC wrestling at the Christmas tournament, right? And it wasn't the finals. It was before he wrestled our boy Easton. Okay. But he's wrestling this kid. I don't know where he's from, right? And he's just toying with him, taking him down, pop, taking him down. Stands back, right? Runs and jumps over this boy. Like jumps like flying squirrel. I don't remember what they call it.
It was a kid from
grabs him from behind and it was insane like how great of an athlete he was to see this dude in a wrestling match. You can't tell me out of 100 people there's not one that's going to jump over someone in a wrestling match and take him down after that, right?
Him and Justin Gonzalez are honestly the only two that I could say I've ever witnessed to do flips over people.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out JT, man. But definitely this weekend was pretty hype with those fights. And Henry Cejudo ended up going down. Mighty took him down, beat him up, hit him with some knees.
He just caught him, man. He caught him in that gut. And then when he caught him with that one in the just to that side, it's just gonna take you. And you could tell that when he got him in the. He caught him in the liver. And that's a big pain. That's a big painful shot.
He said you even heard him. Ugh.
And I mean, once he did that, he unleashed it, and then he just caught some hits and
took some knees. Man, he was done.
If he needed something in that fight, and he didn't get it. So
yep, there it is. Then John Jones, first fight coming back, man. Like I said, over 400 days from him and his trouble coming back to UFC. What did you think about his first appearance or first?
Well, a lot of people question it, saying that it was kind of risky just taking a fight that quick and not doing the training or doing the proper methods to get ready for such a fight. But he knew he was ready. He knew he was the great. He knew he was where he needed to be. He knew he was an elite and he could perform with elites. So he took it. Not only that, the fight he wasn't at his best. Let's just say that.
No,
but he was still as a great. He would still be able to go with such a par effort and still be able to win.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was throwing some kicks, man. Ovin St. Preux took a broken arm. He got a broken arm, and I believe they said round 2 is where he received a broken arm from whenever he kicked him.
Damn.
And imagine trying to go through a whole match and trying to defend and trying to make sure you're not getting beat up.
I was pretty impressed with the kid coming in and hanging with him. I mean, John Jones did look pretty rusty. He looked slow. Didn't look normal, man. I mean, he did get some good shots in. There was some, a little bit of good grappling in that fight. But at the end of the day, I just don't know about the whole thing about, now Daniel Cormier was saying that
that was bullshit.
He's saying he wished he would have took the fight because he's seen how sloppy Jones was.
Because he could have got himself an easy win. But it's bullshit that you're going to sit there and pull the injury card and pull out of a fight and then be the one that's fucking commentating the fight.
I know.
And then to be the one to critique it.
I know. I did not understand that, how they let him sit there and, exactly, to sit there and study it, to critique it, to talk about it, and to be that involved with the fight.
It's funny, though, because, even when John Jones did fight him, he whooped his ass. So
Cormier, he did get some good shots in though.
No, he did.
He had that one. He had a good takedown on Jones.
But John Jones is going to take what he got from this match, and he's going to make sure his next fight is going to be a lot better. He's not going to come out half-assed like he did on this one. He's going to perform and train the whole time and make sure he has the good amount of enough time to do so.
Right.
But and he even said he wants to get his belt. He wants to get where he wants to be. He wants to get back his spot where he was at the time.
And he got to go through that, dude.
Yeah, he has him, and then he has another person that he hasn't ran through. So other than that, there's another person that he has that hasn't ran through in his division, and he'll be one of the only person that has ran through everybody in his division.
There it is. Turnt Up TV. Let us know what you guys thought of the fights this weekend. Did you guys think Jones looked sloppy? Were you impressed? Were you hurt about?
Did you lose money? Yeah, I'm sure some of you people out there put some big bets.
Definitely let us know at Twitter, TurntUp_TV, and at Turnt Up TV Instagram. Follow us, like, share, all that shit, man. So moving on, Conor McGregor definitely came out today. Sent a tweet saying he's going to be back for UFC 200. So apparently he's been a fight with him and Nate Diaz
is going to be going on, man. And it was funny because I can't remember what the exact tweet was, and I'm pulling it up as we speak. But there was a press conference where they had Nick Diaz in there, and they're in there talking to them and saying what did he think about Conor McGregor coming back in, and how he was gonna how he felt about it, and how he took Conor McGregor's tweet of how he said nobody's made as much money as I had in the UFC, and Nate or. Is it Nick or Nate? I'm getting it fucking mixed up.
No, it's Nate. But Conor did, like I said, he tweeted today, happy to announce I'm back in the UFC 200. Shout out to Dana White and Lorenzo for Tilta on getting this done for the fans. #respect. So when you go back and all regret, because you sat there and everyone hears that Dana White, they asked him, why did you guys cancel the fight? He said, because Conor McGregor didn't want to come down to Vegas and promote the fight like all the other fighters, right? So then they have the promos this week. Same thing with Nate Diaz. He was there. He says that if McGregor's not there to fight me, I don't want to fight it. He's like, I don't give a shit. He's like, he's the one who asked for this fight.
Right.
So it's a lot of back and forth between Dana White and McGregor. What do you think?
Well, because then there's rumors saying Dana White was saying he wasn't okay with the fight going on. and then now they're saying obviously he's for it. But Nate